Hypothesis testing is a fundamental process in statistics that allows researchers to draw conclusions based on data. It involves making an assumption or hypothesis about a population parameter and then using sample data to test whether this assumption is reasonable. At the heart of hypothesis testing is the null hypothesis, H0, which typically represents the default or status quo assumption. This hypothesis claims that there is no effect or difference, and it serves as the basis for comparison. The alternative hypothesis, H1 or HA, represents the opposite claim, suggesting that there is an effect or a difference. The process begins by formulating both the null and alternative hypotheses. For instance, if a researcher wants to test the effect of a new drug, the null hypothesis might state that the drug has no more effect than a placebo, while the alternative hypothesis claims that the drug is effective. Once the hypotheses are established, the researcher collects sample data and performs statistical analyses to assess the evidence against the null hypothesis. Key to this assessment is the significance level, denoted as alpha symbol, commonly set at 0.05. This threshold signifies the probability of rejecting the null hypothesis when it is actually true, known as a type 1 error. Another critical concept in hypothesis testing is the p-value, which quantifies the probability of observing the sample data, or something more extreme, assuming the null hypothesis is true. A p-value less than the chosen significance level suggests strong evidence against the null hypothesis, leading researchers to reject it in favor of the alternative hypothesis. It's important to note that failing to reject the null hypothesis does not prove it true. It merely indicates that there is insufficient evidence to support the alternative hypothesis. Additionally, researchers must be cautious of type 2 errors, which occur when the null hypothesis is not rejected despite there being a true effect. Hypothesis testing can be applied in various fields ranging from scientific research and medical trials to economics and social sciences. Some common tests include the t-test, chi-square test, ANOVA, and regression analysis, each serving specific types of data and hypotheses. Overall, hypothesis testing is a robust tool that provides a systematic approach to evaluating claims and making informed decisions, fostering advancements and knowledge across diverse disciplines. The integrity of the results depend largely on well-designed studies, appropriate statistical tests, and careful interpretation of the outcomes.